Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got the Kansas Jayhawks and Louisville.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, we've got Oubre, and it's Duncan in at the two-guard spot. They set the pick. Back to Lee. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
And, Clark, that's what you like to duplicate time and time again for the rest of the game.
Freak kicks to Sanders. Here's Mack. Fades. And that is good. Mack's got his first points of the night. Well, one thing about Kansas is that they love their basketball. Jayhawks have long been synonymous with being a powerhouse college program.
One of the true blue bloods, if you will, in college basketball. I mean, they've been relevant and in contention for a very long time. They were winning titles before any official organization was put in place.
Freak with it. 11 feet away, out of bounds. Kansas will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Cardinals. Kansas also making some changes. Dedmon's checked in, and Daniels subbed in for Duncan. And so here's Kansas. They trail by 1. And so in the game for the Jayhawks, they've got Boss, and it's Calderon in at the small forward position. Lee with the ball. Out defended by Freak. And stolen by Freak. Fast break, here they come. Moving it up. And Sanders with the basket on the assist by Freak. Sanders has got his first points in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cardinals.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Now here's Duncan. Lee, a screen on Sanders. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Louisville leading by 3.
And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special, and he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
Here's Duncan following the basket by Freak. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Lee. Off target with his 3. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive. Wow. What a first half it's been thus far here for Freak. This is why so many think he'll be a star at the next level.
And you can take all the measurements and do all the data analytics you want to, but all it takes is one half of watching Freak play when he's hot like this to know stardom is in his future.
Now here's Freak, covered by Lee. And a wide open look for Freak. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Kansas trails by 8. Here's Calderon. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
Oh, maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Now here's Freak, covered by Lee. 26 seconds left here in the first half of basketball.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Out of bounds, Louisville takes possession. And that does it. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And while there is a little bit of distance between the two teams, one big run could close the gap in a hurry.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. In order to hold on to this lead, they'll need to keep going to Freak to get things working for them offensively. This play in the second half of this game, critical.
Freak, he's in at the point. White is out there with Payton. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the center. And for Kansas, they've got Duncan. And it's Gaines in at the center position. Here is Gaines. Tipped away. Freak with it. He's picked up by Lee. Here's Freak. Off target with his three. Kansas trails by 8. Now Lee. There's the feed to Oubre. Back to Lee. Terry setting the pick for Lee. Duncan outside. Fires for 3. And that one's good. Duncan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it. You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Here's what Louisville's got going right now. Early, he's checked in for Payton, and it's Price in for Sanders. Frazier, he's checked in for the Jayhawks. Jenkins comes in for Duncan. They double him with Freak. Lee goes in. He feeds it to Oubre. He kicks it to Gaines. Pass to Jenkins. Lee dishes to Frazier. 4 on the clock. For the 3. No good from Lee. Louisville leading by 7. Here's Freak. Not gonna go as it bounces high off the rim. And here is Lee. Right wing. Inside. Here's Gaines. Comes up empty off the pick.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Passes to Early. Out to the right wing. Price outside. Here's Freak. And it's off from three-point range. Kansas trails by 7. Now here's Jenkins. And the shot is good.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And the Jayhawks with possession. 4-point game. Freak in at point guard. Payton is out there with White. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Jenkins. Soft touch off the glass. Gaines has gone 3 for 4 here from the field.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Lee's checked in for the Jayhawks. Kicks to Duncan. All sorts of time. Misses off the left iron.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's Freak. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Feeds to Gaines. And the Jayhawks again can't hit. Louisville leading by 4. Here's Freak. Connects on the 17-footer.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
.58 seconds left in the second half of basketball. No good from Duncan. Duncan's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Now here's Freak. Terry covering, and that one's good. Freak.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that. One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Shooting for the Cardinals.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And Gaines drops them both. There's 25 seconds left. Jenkins. So we see the Cardinals get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg.